It's actually not even on right. Look.
Huh?
Look.
Oh, that's... Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to have a video on how we're going to fix the reverse camera issue on an aftermarket stereo. Most of you guys do have this common issue. It is a common issue on aftermarket stereos, but there you go. You see the no signal on my aftermarket stereo. Now, to fix that, we do have to install a rear view camera. So, you know, here is a diagram of the reverse lamp that I have here. So what I'm doing here is I'm gonna install an extension to the to that wire, just because that wire is really short, the one that I got from the OEM or the manufacturer. So I'm connecting the a longer, just the extra cable to it. As you guys can see, I'm just soldering everything, and then I put some heat shrink tubing on there to cover it up. Yeah, now here I'm doing a T-tap. The T-tap was the easiest way that I found I could connect the reverse wire and the reverse lamp positive wire together. Put the knife in the middle just to spread the wires. It might sound confusing, but that image there kind of explained it. Again, soldering everything. Make sure everything's soldered. Wear something safe, please, guys. Wear like gloves or something. Okay, so here I am attaching an extension to the black ground cable. This ground is gonna go in the trunk, so you'll see in the future where it goes. This portion here is where I attach the other reverse detection line onto an extension. This all helps out near the end of the video. Because we're installing the rear view camera, we gotta take off all these panels, and there's a notch right here. Put something in there, like a panel remover. There you go, you hear that snap and just boom, with all. Take this over here, and then again on this side, panel off. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, okay, cool. So the panel's gonna be right here. Can you show? Screw here, and screw there. Oh, there's two more. Oh! So we're gonna take off those 10mm sockets here. Put them to the side, don't lose them. We'll get this one. I think we're gonna have to pop it out. Perfect. Oh, I need to pop this off too. Those 4 screws are off. Now we're gonna see if we can pull it off. There you go. Alright. Alright, there you go. If we break it, well, we're gonna have to fix it. We need to measure the size here and get a drill bit that'll fit right on there. Alright guys. Now I don't know which one's gonna be good for plastic.
Yeah, it don't matter. Looks good.
Looks good?
Yeah.
So let me start taping it, and then we'll call it a day. So I removed the back tape, and I just slapped it on there, so that's gonna be my guide hole. And yeah, let's get to it, guys.
There you go.
There you go. All right, guys. There you go. Perfect. So now we're gonna remove that tab and.
Oh, there you go.
That's and boom.
There you go. Already.
All right, cool. Now, so what we're gonna do is.
It's actually not even on right. Look.
Huh?
Look.
Oh, that's the supplier, dude. We gotta contact the supplier. Oh, watch, you'll see.
A little bit better.
It should.
Oh, okay. With that, with the bolt.
Yeah, with the bolt, it should kind of like even out. I don't need to. Can you see?
Yeah.
Cool. Out of it. There you go. Perfect.
How it looks under.
Check it out.
There you go.
Looks professional, man. Look, you pulling up on this. Come on.
I don't know why people would want to spend 20, 30, 40,000 on a brand new car when you could just pay that. You know what I mean? It's not even that hard.
Easily upgrade. Okay, so what I'm gonna do? You see these tacks right here? I'm gonna remove one and just slip it through and just let it ride.
Do the top one.
This one, huh?
Because the bottom people could jerk it like that.
Yeah, I get you.
Section first.
This section to the.
Oh yeah, there you go. It's in there. Go ahead. There you go. Damn.
Woo!
Don't worry about breaking anything,
dude,
guys. I mean,
exactly. If you're worried about breaking it, don't do it yourself. Look at that.
If you're worried about breaking it, just get yourself a new car.
As new. As new.
Can't be afraid. No, it's honestly, you can't be afraid to do these things, right?
Exactly.
Because you're never gonna be able to.
There's the cable, as you guys can see. If you come up to the top, the cable is right here. And how much damage did we do to it? You can't even see it. Oh, you barely see. You barely see any damage. Just running the wire, trying to lay it all out so I get an understanding of how it's gonna look, right? This guy is gonna connect to the camera. There is a little notch there, so you know what's the way to put it on. This guy needs to be grounded here, where the other ground is. I don't know if you guys can see it. We need this little hook right here. This is fast. We're gonna cut a little bit off, like right here. Yeah, that was fast. A little bit more actually.
No more.
There you go.
Crimping.
Yep.
But that's
With the same tool. Yep. Same. Right there. Or even right there, sorry. There you go, it don't matter. It's on there. Cool. I don't want to run anything and get shocked here. Is it going? Good observation. There you go. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna tape everything so I know where everything's going. Because everything now here is going to the front. Only thing that's staying is gonna be this guy, because this guy is going to the reverse light, either or, left or right. I'm gonna put it on the left side, and then the ground. We got some electrical tape because what we're gonna do is we're gonna zip and we're gonna tie all these up, make it look really professional. So let's get started here. Right, I'm gonna really tie these guys together. All right, we're back at it. All right, so what we did was my brother helped me kind of, tie all the wires up. We threw them in the back. I started to throw everything in this hole here and just pushed all the excess wiring in there, and we taped it in the back somewhere over here so it doesn't move or rattle. So now we're gonna basically wire all of these to the side here. We're probably gonna dump it back here and just follow the wiring. And actually, let me start undoing it so we could all see. There you go. Perfect. All right, we got Harbor Freight zip ties here. This guy. Careful. Watch your eyes. Fish these wires in and move on to the next step. Basically, I did was my brother suggested we put a little bit of Dawn, some lubricant, because it's extremely dry in there, right? So you put some Dawn, you attach it to like some zip ties, and you just tape it up, right? And then you just kind of flow it through. Now for me, it got stuck here, but near the end. And what I did was I grabbed some pliers and I just grabbed that tape and yanked it out. It worked perfectly fine, but again, use your common sense, please, because if you don't have common sense or at least some idea of what you're doing, you're gonna up, and I don't want to be responsible for you guys messing up. There are tabs that you just need to plop them out. Now this one's gonna go to the front, guys. And yeah, color coding would have been a lot nicer, but common sense still wins, okay? Take this guy, and we're gonna plop him over here somewhere. All right, guys, so we're gonna run this wire from the top going down to the bottom, then we're gonna run it to the bottom panels up in the release hatch for the front trunk, or the hood is. So we're gonna put this guy here underneath that other cable. Just continue to feed it. All right, guys, perfect. What I did was I just popped off that panel, and what I'm gonna do is just run it through here, down. All right, so you're just gonna have to remove these side panels here. All you have to do is lift them up with your hands at the bottom, pinch at the bottom and pull up. That's the best way that I found. Also on the side, you're gonna have to go from the bottom to the top or sideways. Just get your fingers in there, and just yank it off. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. If anything breaks, trust me, you guys can always fix it yourself. The cable's here that I need to run, and I'm gonna zip tie it to the other stuff here. I'm not gonna put it underneath. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put it underneath. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, I put them in between these little things, little plastic tabs, and I'm gonna run this over, out, and zip tie it. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And then I'm gonna use this to chop it and shorten the length. There you go. Okay, perfect. So now that the wires ran that way, we got to run this cable in all the way to the stereo. So now we have to remove the stereo. So what you're gonna need to do, pop the bottom up, right? The bottom side, boom. This guy comes out, we gotta unplug. All right, that's popped open. There you go, see? Now that's off. Now we have the stereo by itself. Plop that guy out. Look at that. Little piece right here, be careful, it has a tab. You want to remove that tab, all right? Be careful, don't yank it off. Final piece is the power button. We have to remove the power button to get to the stereo. Now the power button's free. So it's recommended, but not necessary, to get one of these ratchets here. You don't need to, obviously. In my install video, you've seen me use this before. You have an extension with a 10mm socket that we're gonna use to remove the bolts here. So I am gonna cue the music here so you guys don't have to watch me do it. Now, we will take the stereo out. All right, perfect. So we're looking for that guy here, this guy. All right, got it. Let's get to it, guys. I'm gonna install that wire and yeah, let's see. What I need to do is run this wire in here, right? Coming out over there. I'm gonna fish this guy in that hole there. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's gonna go out the stereo. So let me go here. For you guys' reference, that hole that I showed you guys in there brought me to that hole there. This hole right here. And we're gonna put it in here. We're gonna connect these two. And look at that, guys, see? Cut myself already. It's okay though. It's okay, it's okay. If you don't cut yourself, are you really working, you know? You're gonna wanna connect these two. Voila, right there. So this is connected to the stereo. So the stereo is gonna see a video, but to power that video, you need to run this power cable, which, if you recall, we did do an attachment, right? We did solder it here to this guy, right here. So now all we have to do is find the fuse box, which I assumed was here. Right, somewhere here. All of the electricity is shut off. We do have to unplug the main battery. Perfect. Awesome. Now, looks like it's an 8. I'll get a size 8 and remove that. Here. There you have it. There you have it. Let's remove this guy here. This way and then out. That's perfect. So it took me some time to figure out what wire to tap into. Now, I found out what wire it was, and I'm going to show you right now. But before we even move on, please get a stripping quick splice set. This is going to help us splice into the wire that we need. Have our power for the reverse camera to turn on. Now, I'm going to show you where it's located, and then I'm going to show you a picture on the screen right now. Should be there. Next to the pink wire is the one you have to connect to. It's pin 29. But let me show you. Okay, perfect. So, a bunch of wires, right? I removed the zip ties. I'm gonna put them back once I get into it, but zoom in. All right, you see that there's a pink wire to top left and then a blue one at the corner. So I'm using the pink one as reference and the blue one as reference. Right next to the pink is a red wire. That red wire is a reverse light that you have to tap into, which we will use one of these to get in. All right, guys. Now we're gonna do it. Wish me luck. There you go, cool. Went in. All right, we need to get this off, guys. There's a light bulb here. Perfect, this is the cable that we had last time. And the reverse, so this is the reverse wire, right? The third one. This is 1, 2, sorry, 1 up here, 2, and that's reverse. We see the red. We need to tap into that red one with the cable that we left off here. So we're gonna splice it a little bit, we're gonna cut a little bit, and add some wire, and then tap into it with this guy here. Okay guys, same thing, same concept. We're gonna cut back on it, because I don't wanna go too close to it. Be careful not to touch the light bulb. Matter of fact, take it off if you can. Let's get this wire through it, like so. Cut into it like that. Perfect. All right, we did it. Pop the mother sucker in. There you go, it's in. Before we even put all this together, let's go to the front, turn it on, and see if it works, guys, okay? I'm gonna connect the negative battery and go to the front and see what happens, okay, guys? Let's do it. Let's connect the negative terminal, there you go. Okay, guys, if you didn't know already, you gotta connect this back as well because we need it on. Okay, make sure you tap that guy in. That guy needs to be put on, okay? Let's go to the front. Let's connect this guy here. And reverse here. Perfect. All right, let's do it. Let's turn it on. Awesome. Throw it in reverse. Wow, look at that. Look at that. It works. It works, guys. What? Hold on. Okay. All right. It works, guys. It works. That's amazing. It works. Oh, AVIN. Hold on. Let's see what that is. No signal. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, so it only works when I go reverse, guys. Let's put it all back together, man. And I'm gonna start with the front, go all the way to the back, then put all the panels up. And I do have another video of something that I kind of broke on the way over there, so I'm gonna fix it in another video so you guys can see how I fix it. Okay, guys? Let's get to it. You're gonna have that triangle temporarily, don't worry, it can be removed. The triangle over there, it's gonna be removed pretty soon. You just gotta let it continue for a while. Now, if we go back to the stereo, good, everything looks nice. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I will show you the diagram of everything that needs to be done. But yeah, until next time, guys, see ya. Oh, subscribe, like, thank you guys for all the subscribers that I have so far. Appreciate it. Bye, guys.